I think this might be my first video that I'm gonna post, but I've gotten used to like recording videos ever since then. And a new change that I did is adding my little profile thing. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Makes my videos a little bit more unique. But anyways, so we're gonna be trying out the new characters in this update. Now my account is free to play, so I'm not gonna have the Roblox characters quite yet. But I'm just gonna use every character that people are likely gonna get from like the presents and whatnot. So we have Major Freddy, that's artillery puppet, and mercenary foxy, and I think that is it for now. So like getting the secret and the nightmare is gonna be very hard. That's gonna be like basically just as hard as like trading for this will be easy, but like I'm pretty sure most people are also going to be free to play, so they're likely not going to have this. So like for normal average free to play characters, just having these three is like likely, and then having these free pass units is also likely. But I know a lot of people wouldn't grind for the Rocketeer Mangle, and I haven't reached that point yet, so I won't be showing that off until later. Probably when I have the Nightmare, the Secret, and the Endo. So then I'll have another four characters to show off. But yeah, for now we'll show off these four characters. I have a good enchant on everyone besides the Major Freddy, because honestly, he's pretty bad, and I don't really want to get a good enchant on him yet until I either get a shiny or until a 2x luck happens. So yeah, for now, I'm just gonna show them off like that. I think everyone's cost is good except for Major Freddy. I think if they are gonna change him at all, just at least make him cheaper. Because 1,000 is kind of crazy. We'll go ahead and start off with him right here, maybe. So yeah, I think this artillery puppet is really good. The main reason why is because of the AoE and the range. Yeah, I was only able to place one of them down, and then now I have to like save it for this, so that sucks. I think we are just gonna take guaranteed damage here. I'm gonna place the artillery puppet right here whenever I can, if I can. Yeah, I probably should have placed them down here instead. Would have been a better choice. Let me at least place the Freddy, I guess. So wait, nah, I have to. Hopefully he's good enough. This is a bad showing already. I guess it is kind of my bad not placing the artillery puppet back here. Okay, so at least we did survive, I guess. Go ahead and place them back down. But yeah, this artillery puppet, I mean, you can already see they're actually doing pretty good right now. Let's go ahead and try out the Foxy up here. So, is they've added a new interesting like way they're like progressing the levels of these characters, specifically for the continuous characters. Usually with continuous characters, when you're upgrading them, the only thing that changes is their damage and their range. But now with these continuous characters, they're actually upgrading in speed, like all three of them basically. Like you can see, like it starts off at 0.25, but then now as we're upgrading this mercenary Foxy, he goes all the way up to 0.05. So yeah, that's very interesting. We'll go ahead and place more of these guys, probably like one here so he can help out. I think this guy is really good because he starts off with so much range and of course AoEs or explosions since AoE is a little bit different. Um, but yeah, that ability like to start off like basically no one has his range just from like initial placing. Like there's characters who have more range only by 5, by the way. Like who are Rad Freddy. So Rad Freddy maxed out, he has 45 range. This artillery puppet, when you place him down, it has 40 range. But you have to upgrade Rad Freddy to get his max range. This artillery puppet just starts off with that range. And I think range is definitely like a very strong thing to have. Uh so yeah. And then they also AoE. So in some cases, Rad Freddy is likely still going to be better, but in other cases, this puppet actually has like uses. I do like whenever like they release like these characters who are obviously going to be bad, like the rare and epics. Uh, they're obviously going to be bad because of their rarity, but they at least have something that's going for them. And for this puppet, it's definitely the range and explosion. But then like this Major Freddy, there's nothing going for him. Like all he does is just damage, and you can compare these stats to like Endo O2, and Endo O2 is always obviously just a way better version of this Major Freddy. And obviously that makes sense. I don't want this Major Freddy to be better than Endo O2, but I that's like the thing. I don't really want to like see these characters like be compared to other characters directly. Like they at least have to have some sort of gimmick, but it's fine since he's a rare. Like if they drop like a secret and they're literally a worse version of Endo O2, like now, then yeah, that would be bad. But like with Endo O2, like when he dropped, he was like a better version of Pirate Withered Foxy, and that was fine because he dropped afterwards. We don't want to see worse characters after uh like in the future, you know. So yeah, and are on like the same level. Cause like this rare Freddy is obviously not gonna be on the same level. So yeah. Anyways, I gotta like place down these characters. So at the start, he's only doing like 30 per 0.05. That's like all right. But then max out, you can see, yeah, that is just way faster. And it's actually pretty good damage for his cost, I would say. Yeah, it's similar to like to that Phantom Freddy, or I guess any other like s- cheap continuous character. The other cheap like the ones that are actually like very cheap would be like the Sentinel Bonnie and the um War Machine Foxy. I think they're likely better, but this guy is like he's a good alternative because they do like way less damage than both of them, but he is cheaper and a mythic. So I think it's fair. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'd never even placed a cupcake tank. Let me go ahead and do one more run with the cupcake tank, showing off that character. But yeah, there's not really much to show off with the Freddy with the puppet. Yeah, you guys already saw. Very good, like utility to have so much range and also the explosion. And this guy is just like good DPS for the cost. Okay, we are back. And so this is very interesting already. You can see like right there. Um this character might just be complete garbage. Hold on, we'll see when we upgrade. But like their range is so small that they don't even have a chance to shoot or anything. Oh, there we go. They do summons at least. Hold on, let's wait, that's kind of weird that it went to there though. Do they even shoot though? Let me see. Do they attack? No, they just summon, I guess. Hmm. What's interesting, by the way, is that they show like a Chica next to that like pass thingy, but she doesn't seem to be a character at all. So that's interesting. Let's go ahead and max this cupcake tank though, and see how that goes, I guess. That tank just did nothing basically. It just did 50 damage to one character. And yeah, this range, like this is nothing. The actual troop itself doesn't do damage. I don't know if this is bugged or if this is actually how it works, because yeah, all they do is summon, but it seems inconsistent, the summons, and all the tank does is just do damage with its health. It doesn't actually like shoot. Because I saw like a bit of gameplay to with the Commando Endo, and the summon troops actually like shoot, like they stop and shoot the enemies in front of them. Looks like the tanks literally just ram into them and only do damage to one character. Um, I should have. I think I should have like looked at the stats again. But if it does at least the AoE, then it would be a bit better. Oh wait, now it's shooting. That was interesting. Does it only shoot in this range then? Because look, they just instant died there. This is confusing. I think overall this character is bad because the actual troop itself doesn't attack, and the summons don't even seem that good. It also seems random which path it actually takes, at least in this map. Yeah, you saw like when it was here, it actually was shooting, but like here, like now it's slowing down. What? I can't. I don't know if it's bugged. Oh wait, I think there's a lot of troops. That's why it's slowing down. Everything's slowing down. But hold on, look, does it AoE or not? Oh wait, now it's just shooting right now, bro. Yeah, it's doing 300 per 0.75 seconds, like how the stats say. So that is solid. I mean, I kind of spent a lot of like money for the upgrades. It's also like kind of slow with the placements. Like how frequently does it place down the character? And it isn't like AoE at all, it looks like. It just does the damage. At least like it does a little extra damage when the characters run into it, but I don't know. This is Let me just go ahead and max this guy out so he can just destroy everyone here. But I don't know, this is not seeming that good of a character. Yeah, this guy. Oh, by the way, you can place down four of these characters. Like, compared to like War Machine and Sentinel, like, even if his damage is like half compared to like Sentinel, you can place down four of them. So I think he actually could be better than Sentinel. I would have to like compare the DPS like for baseline, like four of these Foxies maxed out compared to two Sentinels maxed out. But even if like the DPS is barely lower, like I think it'd be very good since he's a lot cheaper. We'll go ahead and max these guys out here in case the boss gets here. But like I do want to showcase the tanks a bit more, but it does not seem to be very good. Like the pathing seems to be random too. Like it went down to that exit for some reason when it could have went into the boss. They could adjust like the AI for the routing and also for when it shoots because it sometimes it just straight up rams into the enemy. Also, oh, it's because there's a character here. I don't know. The fact that the actual troop itself doesn't attack, unlike the Commando Endo, and the AI for the actual tanks that spawn in seem to be like not the best. So yeah, I even like looked at like these stats normally. Like if it wasn't a summon unit, it doesn't seem that good either, since this is around just basically around 300 DPS, and you can only spawn in two of them. And yeah, let's go ahead and see the tank finishes off, unless if they just ran into it. No, they don't. Yeah, they're a little too expensive and too inconsistent. I would definitely not be opposed for a buff for this character. Yeah, I overall I don't like I like the idea. I don't like the character. Um yeah, basically just the Foxy and the Puppeteer are good. Like anyone can use them. And these two, like, nah. They would I think they for sure can and would change the tank. The Major Freddy though, he's probably gonna stay the same. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time.